Well, guys, you'll never believe what happened to me today while I was out spark driving. I had a couple of Karens heckle me today while I was waiting to pick up a delivery. Yeah. If you want to know more about all that, stick around because the Vochek experience starts right now. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of the Vochek experience, where idiots is still always us, always me. Even when you get heckled by Karens when you're trying to do some spark driving and earn a little extra money. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun time. Earlier today I was out spark driving, obviously, and I was usually, whenever I'm out spark driving, when I'm waiting for a delivery to come through and all that stuff, I usually pull into the pickup area at Walmart, and usually I pick spot number 9. I don't know why, it's just a thing. And I sit there and I wait for a delivery to come through, and most of the time, I'm listening to music and stuff in my car. Well, today that's what I was doing. I was, sitting in my spot number 9. I was jamming out to the Eagles, and, just waiting. And, I noticed, this car pull into a parking space, like across from where I was at. Not in the pickup parking spots, but the next part over, if that makes sense. And her and a bunch of other people get out, and this other car then pulls in beside them, and then they get out, and then they start talking to each other for a little bit, and then the one lady starts walking over to my car and goes and knocks on my window. So I pause my music, roll down the window to see what she wanted, because I didn't know what she wanted. And she asked me if I was a spark driver, and I said yes. And she goes, well, I'm a spark driver too, and did you know that you can't pull into one of these spaces and sit here and wait for a delivery to come through, because I can tell you're not on an active order right now just because of what time it is, and so you're really not supposed to be parking here. It says so in the Spark Drive app, and if you park here, then the Walmart people are going to come out and yell at you, so you need to move, because we're spark drivers too, and when we're waiting on a delivery, we park somewhere else, and then we come into the parking area, the pickup area. So you need to get out of here. Basically trying to tell me what to do, tell me to move, and all this stuff. So I just calmly looked at her. I'm like, I've been doing spark driving for the last 6 months or so, and I've been parking here and doing the same thing for 6 months, and nobody has come out and yelled at me. Nobody said a word. That I am sitting out here just waiting, for a delivery to come through. And she's like, well, you can't do that. It's against the rules. It's against smart driving rules. They're going to come out and they're going to yell at you. I'm like, I don't think so. Basically I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just going to sit here, listen to my music and wait for a delivery to come through, And she just got so disgusted that she was just like, she walked away, her and these other people. And she said she was a Spark driver too, but they all went inside to go do some shopping. So they weren't even doing any Spark driving today, apparently. If they were even in fact Spark drivers, which is debatable, But I think what it is the fact that when she pulled in and she got out of the car and, she stood out there for a good while and talked to these other people, and of course I'm, jamming out to the Eagles, and I'm pretty sure that they heard the music, And I think what it is, I just think they were getting annoyed at the fact they're trying to talk to these people. And, then the Eagles are playing and, and I'm just sitting there jamming out, waiting for the notification to come across my phone and everything. And, I just think that's just what it was. And she just wanted to complain. And she was basically a Karen. So, yeah, gotta love Karens. So yeah. And she went, like I said, she went in, do some shopping, and, probably about 45 minutes later, I actually, within that time, I did get an order, and I was just waiting for it to be done and finalized and brought out to me, so I'm waiting. And she comes out with her little posse, I guess, and she goes over to her car, puts her groceries or whatever in her car, and then she starts talking to these other people, that are like parked next to, to where she was. And I know she was talking about me. I know she was talking about me because, she was, there, a full view of her, and she's going, like her mouth is just going a mile a minute, and she's like pointing. So she was complaining about me to this other guy, sitting there. And I'm just sitting there watching her. I'm like, hey, you can't tell me to leave, especially now. I'm on an active order, just waiting for them to bring it out, I was waiting for her to say something, at least to me. But no, she was complaining about me to somebody else and pointing, Brother, like, look at this guy. He's still sitting here. He's not supposed to be sitting here, and he's got music on. And I'm just thinking, geez, lady, could you calm down a little bit? Like, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting in my car, minding my own business, jamming out to my own music, waiting on a delivery. But she had to stick her nose in it and everything and all that happy good stuff, And then finally, after she was done, and then she left, I was just shaking my head and I'm like thinking like, what kind of person do you have to be to just complain and just come up to somebody you don't know and just start saying stuff? I mean, I look at it this way. If I was doing anything wrong, within the last 6 months, you would think all those Walmart people I've dealt with in the 6 months, bringing out the groceries and everything to me and all that stuff, you would think they'd be like, yeah, you can't do that, but they've never said a word. Nothing. So, I'm inclined to think she just wanted to be a pain in the butt. She was just annoyed that I was listening to music and it was interfering with her conversation with this other person that she was having a conversation with. That's all I think it is, you know. So I'm just like thinking, like, you know, first of all, you know, how could you not like the Eagles, number one? I mean, how could you not? And number two, what business is of yours to, you know, go up to somebody and say something to them that you have no idea? I could have been any old Joe Schmo, not even doing spark driving. I could have been, well, who knows? For all I know, I could have had a weapon with me or something, you know? I could have took pepper spray and sprayed her eyes, you know, or something. Like, why would you go up to some stranger and just start complaining about something? I know I wouldn't, but apparently, hey, she had no problem doing that. But then again, that's what Karens do, and, you know. And it's like, and number three, like, why can't you just mind your own business? You know, I'm minding my own business. I'm not, you know, going knocking on other people's car doors and being like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you sitting cross-legged? Why are you sitting there with your finger up your nose? Like, who gives a flying crap what somebody else is doing in a public parking lot? You know what I mean? I've seen things happen in Walmart parking lot that I probably can't talk about on YouTube, because I'll probably get taken off of YouTube if I did. Trust me, I've seen some stuff. I used to work at Walmart once upon a time. Maybe not the Evansburg Walmart. I worked at the Altoona Walmart. I've seen some stuff. So, but like, I just don't get it. Why would you just go bother somebody who's minding his own business? You know, who cares if I'm sitting there listening to music, waiting on, you know, a delivery? But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Gave me a little bit of amusement, though, especially after she left, and, you know, and knowing that she was out there talking about me, and I knew she was talking about me to some other random stranger. Like, he was probably like, okay, like, what's your point? You know, I mean, if you don't like music playing, you don't like the Eagles playing, or whatever, any kind of music, whatever, it doesn't even have to be the Eagles. But if you're listening, you know, somebody else is listening to music and you're outside talking and, you know, you don't want to hear it jamming out from somebody's car, why not just go back in your car, roll your window up? Or, since it's a public parking lot, why not just walk over to another place? Or if you're actually going to be going into the store, wait until you go, just go into the store and just talk. But yeah. But then again, that's against the Karen's code, I think. So yeah, fun times today. Fun times while spark driving. Gotta love it. So yeah, had an interesting day. So, and you know, I don't know. That's the first time ever that I ever had somebody knock on my car door and be like, hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here real quick and tell you guys that. And if I'm acting weird, a little more weird and more like an idiot than usual, it's probably because I'm going on 24 hours without any sleep. Because, you know, I worked the overnight last night, and right after I was done working, I went straight to spark driving. So yeah, I's a little tired, but yeah. But anyway, as always though, if you like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you get notified of future videos, and of course hit that subscribe button. I don't know why I didn't say that first like I usually do, but then again, I'm tired. And of course, you know, if you want to support this dumb little channel of mine, and you like to see me act like an idiot like I am now, as usual, you know, hit that join button. Come remember the Idiot Squad. So we'd love to have you. And of course, if you want to donate to the channel through Cash App, there's a QR code that's going to be on the screen somewhere. You can do that if you choose. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not making you. I would never make you do something that you didn't want to do. And of course, you can follow me on all the major socials. And check out the merch store, because you never know. There might be something on there you might like. All those links, they're all down below. And of course, I'm gonna get ready to go home here, get something to eat, and I'll probably crash within the next hour or two. I'll probably sit on the couch, put on the TV, and I'll be like, so, So anyhow, hope you're all having a good day, good night, good week, whatever the case is when you're watching this video. And of course, I'll see y'all in the next one. And until then, guess what? Bye for now, and stay away from Karens. They suck.